Can you feel it? The Republican hate just isn't hitting like it used to. Remember when this human colostomy bag made fun of a guy who had cerebral palsy? We on the left were understandably outraged because it was just a real shit take, and we couldn't believe that people on the right would put up with it, but oh did they ever. But that moment showed us what we were up against when we were getting Trump. At that point, he hadn't even been elected yet, and we were hoping that Republicans had enough backbone that they would be like, okay, that's too far. We're not going to put up with that anymore. That's not our guy. But instead, they doubled down, tripled down, quadrupled down. They fucking loved it. Trump's picking on a disabled person? I like that. Then we got to find out all the worst things that we never really wanted to know about people who are close to us in life. That a lot of them are terrible fucking people. No matter how low Trump's class level would sink to the bottom of the septic tank, they would handcuff themselves to a cinder block so that they could keep right there with him. And the rest of us were understandably outraged. We were just like, how can you continue to support this man? And they're just like, that's my guy. Suck it up, snowflake. But have you noticed that things have changed since Joe Biden has stepped down and now we've got Kamala Harris? I mean, no changes with Republicans. We still have Ann Coulter still being the worst version of herself that she can be. Making fun of a nonverbal autistic person is pretty much on par with that party. But now, whenever we fight back to these people, we don't really feel that air of desperation that all we have to fight with is Joe Biden. It just felt like with Joe Biden, we were just like, I'm gonna sick my grandfather on you, and he's not gonna take you out for ice cream with that attitude. But now we're kind of like, okay, Republicans, go ahead, talk your shit. But I don't think that you're gonna be laughing for much longer.
If you got something to say, say it to my face.
And even the majority of the Republicans have grown tired of it. They're tired of listening to Trump just getting up there and insulting people. I mean, you can only listen to that shit for so long before you're just kind of like, yeah, yay, whatever. I mean, I don't think these people's hate is going away. These people are going to be like this until the day they die. But fortunately, statistically, hateful people don't really live as long of lives. And the ones that do live kind of are in really shitty health. It's really funny to me that they expect empathy when something bad happens to one of theirs, but they're not willing to give any empathy for anybody else. In fact, they tend to celebrate other people's misfortunes. So this November, I plan on getting drunk on Republican tears. The haters are still going to be around, but I don't think the rest of us are going to be listening quite as closely as we used to.